Yeah. What up, y'all? It's your boy MrCeo McClain, man. No Advisory Podcast, Training Day CLT. We have another very special interview for you guys today with our girl Mecca, who was Tuesday's Trainee of the Night winner. If y'all don't know this artist, Mecca, she's been coming through Training Day CLT for a bit, and she finally came through and took the coveted Trainee of the Night this past Tuesday. So we're going to get her on live. We're going to interview her. We're going to get to know her, and we're going to see what she got coming up, man. I think she's in there now. What up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Make sure y'all share the live, man. That's how you support your fellow artists. If you are a fan of Training Day CLT, or if you're an artist that come to Training Day CLT, if you in here now and you are a supporter of Mecca, please share the live. That's how people gonna, get to see more of her. So we're about to get her on right now. All right. What up, y'all? What up? What up? Make sure she good. Yeah.
Yeah, what's good?
What's going on, girl?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Good. You can hear me clearly?
Yeah, I gotta turn you up a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn the levels up.
He's good.
Let me turn me up too. Oh, all right. There you go. Big bet. So first and foremost, man, I want to say congratulations to you for winning the coveted Training Day CLT Trainee of the Night.
Thank
You came there last Tuesday, and it was just something about that night that you took it home. Some artists, they come there ever so often and they don't take home the prize, and sometimes it just ain't their night. But that night, it was your night. So listen, man,
you.
simple no advisory status, how we do it. Let the people know who you are, where you from, and what the fuck you do.
What's good, y'all? It's Mecca, y'all. I'm coming out of Jersey. I've been out here in North Carolina for 4 years now. But I'm a R&B slash hip hop slash rap artist. Like, I do a little mix of everything. And my name is Mecca, as he already explained. My music is on all platforms, so y'all can definitely check me out, Mecca Marshall. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Already. So let's dive into the name Mecca. Where did that name originate for you from?
That is my middle name, actually.
Okay.
I felt more comfortable using my middle name than my first. I like my middle name better for some reason,
Okay.
but I felt more original just using my name. It's still my name, so that's where it came from.
I mean, it has a nice ring to it. It's not too cliche-ish. It's you, it fits you, fits your vibe. So I could dig the Mecca. I think you did a good choice with that.
Right. Thank you.
Already. So let's dive into the to last Tuesday. You performed the song. It was My Piece. Was it that song, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Which is out now on all platforms. So tell us about that song and how that song came about, because it has a real message. I listened to it again today, and it has like a nice message to it. So for people that don't know, tell them about that song and the message behind that song.
Um, that song is obviously about a person. I was in a relationship with somebody, and I was kind of like dealing with things that was going left repeatedly. Like, and I felt like it was best to like choose my piece because I was tired of like dealing with the same thing over and over and over. And it's like I kept giving you my all. I kept on like trying to show you mad love, and I just kept getting like shit happening to me behind my back. So that's what it came along. I was just writing it and writing it, and it was just coming along day by day, and it just came out like perfect, just the way how I felt and the way it came out when I recorded it. I sang it with my heart, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, it has a dope vibe to it, a nice undertone to it. It got a smooth melody, and when you listen to it, you like, okay, because for me, how I consume music, when somebody send me a song, I listen to a song, I listen to the song first. I just want to listen to it to see what the melody is doing. Then after that, I listen to the beat. I'm like, okay. Then after that, I listen to the lyrics. I'm like, okay. Sometimes if I get to the lyrics, I'm like, I'm gonna cut the shit off because it's just the beat,
Right.
you know. But with that song right there, all of those things, three things combined, it just makes for a perfect song, you know. And I just feel like that is, you know, every artist has a hit record, right? It's like a hit record is just a record that's marketed and promoted right. That's a hit record. So you have a hit record on your hands right there. So just to let you know that. So for the people that's just now tuning into you, finding out about you, what is your style? I know you said R&B, hip hop, but where is your strongest genre of music like?
Honestly, when I had first doing music, I was more of a rapper. Like, I get very expressive, and when I'm in my feelings and I get angry, it's like that's when I start rapping. It's like real harsh. But the more I started doing it, it was more so R&B because a lot of people was telling me, and myself as well, have known that I got a soft spoken voice. So it was only right if I would just like slow it down, mellow it down a little bit. And that's when Refine had came out, Like That had came out, and then My Piece. So it came all together like, yeah, maybe it's best if you just do like a little R&B because you have a soft voice.
Right.
So I worked on my vocals a lot. Like I've been doing it for 4 years, so I've been working on my vocals more and more and more. And then I just started to realize like you're more of an R&B artist. Like I started to find myself more.
Right. And that's a point you say that because, you know, a lot of artists don't really know what sound they want to omit or how they want to classify under what genre of music, you know. So it's important for artists to, you know, figure that out, you know, before it takes off, because then you know what your target audience is, what your target market is. Like from you being from Jersey and you out here in Charlotte, what brought you from Jersey to Charlotte?
Honestly, I came out here to visit my sisters. All my sisters are down here. I came down here to visit them one summer, and I liked it, the feel of it. So I took some time after I came back. I took some time and went back home, and I thought about it. I'm like, maybe that could be somewhere I can go because at least I have siblings around, so I'm not out here alone because I did want to make a big move. Like I needed somewhere to like just get away and just start somewhere like by myself and on my own since I was getting older.
Mhm.
So I've been here ever since. It's been like 4 years now.
Okay. And how do you feel like the Charlotte music scene has adapted to your music, has accepted you as an artist? How do you feel the Charlotte music scene has done that for you?
I love it. Like I love the good feedback. Like it's motivating me to want to keep going and keep going and keep going. Like I have people from like all types of like performances that I do that hit me up. They dab me up and they like, yo, you know, we remember you. Oh, you dope and all of this. Like I'm getting mad love. Like it's making me want to like stick around here more and keep on doing performances locally in Charlotte. Like I love it. I really do.
Dope. I mean, you said locally in Charlotte. I would just had we had criminal chaos on the other day for a training night interview, and then we was talking diving into the Charlotte music scene, and I had alluded to one young lady named Big Tootie, who she made a post talking about, you know, Charlotte events and promoters or what have you, and how she feels like they don't push the Charlotte artists enough out here, as opposed to if another artist come out here and they give them that push. So for you, I want to ask you that question. Being out here in Charlotte doing these different events, like how has it helped you as grow as an artist, and on the flip side, has it hindered you in some way as a growth for your artist?
I think it has helped me grow as an artist because I've came across like when I go to my shows, I come across a lot of people like doing marketing. Like for instance, hostess. Like when I do shows, a lot of the hosts, if they really fuck with me, they'll DM me and say, "Hey, we got a show going on. You want to come through? You want to come through?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, if I can, I will." And I come through, and I get on the stage, and they got the mic, I got the mic, and they tuning in with me. Yeah, we fuck with that. Yeah, go ahead and make it. Like they motivate me to want to like come to the next show. Like they push me to keep coming to shows because you know I could just not be coming to shows. But because I have hosts that hits me up to come to the shows, I feel like it pushes me to keep on coming and keep doing it like locally. You too, like thank you. You too.
Oh, no doubt, man. When we see talent, like here at Training Day, we're an unbiased platform. I don't care if you're a newbie, if you are novice, if you feel like you're a superstar. We are non-judgmental, open mic. Everybody is nice to us, So that's how we do it over here. We like to push the artists and promote the artists. I want to know, like, what is your creative process like when you're in the studio? What gets you going? What gets that pen churning if you use a pen or whatever? Because some artists just come off the top of the dome. So what is your creative process?
I usually go in the studio and I have the song already written. I'm not the type to just go in there and just do it off the dome. It takes me time because I like to write. I like to express it, write it all out, have a like a mindset of what exactly I want to say, so that way I'm not wasting time and trying to fumble my words and try to put something together. I'd rather have it already prepared. So when I go in the booth, it's already done. I just put the mic in front of me, close my eyes, get in my zone, and I just do it.
That's what's up.
And sometimes it takes. Sometimes I got to take because I got to get the feel of how I sound on the mic. Because I know when I'm at home and I'm practicing, I like how I sound. When I get in the mic, I'm like, dang, I sound totally different. So now I got
Mhm.
to the feeling how I sound in the mic, and then I just go through with it like all the way.
I'm going to make a few of your engineers mad with this question. Like, what is your favorite studio to record out of here in Charlotte? What gives you the best sound?
I go to only one person, and that's Montiago.
Oh, shout out my man
That's
Des Montiago.
That's the only studio I go to record.
That's that's important because having that one place where you record and having that one engineer is able to capture the sound. We made a post about that a few weeks or months back about artists bouncing around in different studios and they're not able to really capture their sound. Having one engineer, even if you got to take that engineer, bring him to your studio and have him do your vocals and do your track. So how important is it for you to have that one set studio where you're able to be yourself and be comfortable? How important is that to you?
It's highly important because it makes me more comfortable every time I come in. Like I know the person he knows my sound. We know how to like mix it and master it together. Like if I'm not comfortable with something, I can talk to him comfortable and say, look, I need you to fix this, I need you to fix that. Even if I'm finished and there's still stuff that needs to be critiqued, like he'll still help me. Like he'll say, okay, I'll work on it. When I get the time, I got you. I got you. Like he'll always he always be ready to like fix what I need to be done. So it makes it very comfortable for me to keep going. Like that's very important. Because
Right.
if not, if not, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna have the same feel when I'm in the booth. Like I feel like I'm gonna be a bit more nervous or a bit more off because I don't know the person. So,
Right.
and I knew him for years. Like I knew him when he first started. Like,
Yeah, that's my guy. I remember a quick backstory because we used to work together a while back, and I remember shout out to my girl P Fine when I was working with her at the time, and I remember going to the studio. It was nothing. It was in shambles, rubbish, and all of that. And he had a dream and a drive. He's like, man, I'm gonna have this, that, that. And
right.
I'm watching him. I'm like, yeah, he gonna do that. And then lo and behold, he did that.
Yep.
That's my guy, man. Shout out to Montiago. Shout out to my man Des. You know what I'm
How
saying? I still got to get back with him because he had hit me up about some studio shit. I me running off. I forgot. My bad, bro. Blame it on the liquor.
uh
So let me ask you this: who are like some of your musical influences where you go, we like, let me put this on to get some inspiration, to get some influence, get some drive. Who are those artists or artists for you that you listen to give you those influences and that push?
Drake,
Okay.
Chris Brown. Everybody's telling me I sound like Dej Loaf. I don't know why,
Yeah, Days Loaf is in there.
but
We had said that to you once. I like,
yeah,
yo. You got
Yes,
a stage loaf.
I,
That's not a bad comparison, though. Not a bad comparison.
you said what?
It's not a bad comparison, though.
No, of course not. But yeah, definitely her, cause the sound with her, with Chris Brown, like he's into everything. Like I just like his talent overall. And
Yeah.
Drake is, I like his lyrics. Like his lyrics from top to bottom is always on point. Like I get in the car and I'm listening to him. It could be old music, new music. Like I listen to all his music, and also Lil Baby. I'm starting to like Lil Baby too.
So it's safe to say Drake is your favorite generational artist? Okay.
Drake is.
Okay. Shout out
It's
to
neck
Drake.
down though, cause
Huh?
I love me some Chris Brown. It's neck
You
and neck
said,
with Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown singing, but I like Drake's rapping. Like so,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, see me, I ain't never was ever too fond of the light skinned boy Drake. You know, to me, I see him and I see Degrassi. I'm like, that's mad
So
corny and shit. That's why that's nigga's mad
yeah,
corny. But he can
that's where
rap
he
though.
started. He started, but he said that wasn't enough. He needed quick money, so he started rapping, and now he doing his thing.
Now he can rap. That's one thing I am not a hater by far. I will give anybody props where they props is due. Even though I think he's corny, he can rap. He can rap. I give it to the I give it to him. Man. He can rap. So I want to ask you this, because we're in a 50th anniversary of hip hop, right? So I want to know who are some of your favorite past hip hop artists. It could be rappers, singers, blues, whatever. Who is your past favorite hip hop or R&B artists?
I like Tupac. I like Tupac. I like. Where you going?
I'm about to leave your ass.
What?
I can't stand Tupac. I don't know.
Why?
I just don't like his cadences when he rap.
Honestly,
What
it
you
took
doing,
me.
Pop?
He was rapping when I was born, so I didn't really know him like that. But
Uh-huh.
I got out here for real. I heard more music, like stuff I never heard before, and I'm like, I like how he raps. Like, you say the sound, but it's more so the lyrics. Like, he got me thinking, like, oh shit, that's true. Like, that's true. I feel that.
I mean, he's a poet. Like in listening to music and semi studying it, like Tupac, and I mean, he even said it himself. He's not a thug. It's just that he had to portray that image because that's how he had to. That's what he had to do to sell records. Tupac, the real Tupac, is the Dear Mama, Brenda had a baby
Mm-hmm.
Tupac. That's the Tupac, and I'm not mad at that. Like, I just don't like the over abrasive music that he was making when he was here. It was because it just wasn't him. But that's what makes him Tupac. That's what makes the aura around him so large. Because of his music that he put out in his time on this earth. So I give respect where respect is due. So keeping on the lines of hip hop, who, if it was, let's say, if it was one person that has passed away that you could resurrect and do a song with, who would that person be?
Uh, that's a good one. I'm gonna say, uh, maybe King Von.
King Von? That was a left field answer. You gotta explain this one to me. King Von? You gotta
Yeah,
explain this one to me.
when he came out, like I was like, I'm not really into like the trap music, like when they were talking about gun killing and all that.
Right.
And he came out, I was really fucking with him. I was really fucking with him.
You
I,
know King Von is a notorious serial killer. You know that, right? You
I,
said you
I
don't like
know,
the
but
guns
I'm
and the
like, you gotta think about it,
the
like.
irony, the irony.
Don't make me second guess the answer now. That I got to think. by him.
You said it, not me.
Nah, but no, but for real though, like I listen to me. Yes, you're right. You're right. He is a killer out here. I felt like I put a song with him. If I get like, I feel like it would turn up. It would turn up because I need like a club song, like a real like upbeat song that's gonna like turn people up. And I feel like even I would have gotten a booth for him. I would have just started saying some shit. Just and it
You would have,
probably
and you would have made sure you had some security or something with you,
yeah.
because that boy dangerous.
Yeah, that too. I gotta hire my peoples because I gotta watch out for him too. Still, he got. I
So let me
think
go back.
him
What?
and Young and May. Young and May.
Oh,
I fuck
oh, yo, I like that answer. I
Young
like.
and
I'm
May.
not even. I'm not even gonna remember that you said King Von. I'm gonna remember that you said Young and Me. I remember that one.
But she not. She's here though. But you said an artist that died.
Yeah,
But
that. Yeah, right. I give you that. I give you that pass. I give you that pass.
yeah,
What'd you say? You broke up at the end. What'd you say?
I said no. I said for sure. And she from up north, so it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, shout out to Young and Me. So let's. I want to go back just a brief bit. Jersey, your roots in Jersey. How growing up? What part of Jersey you
Patterson,
from? You from Patterson, New Jersey? Okay, you said Patterson, right?
yeah.
So how was it like navigating, growing up in Patterson, New Jersey, getting into music? Like when did you first start getting into music? Yeah, when did you first start getting into music? Was it in Jersey? Was it somewhere else? Where did that kind of love of music came from?
I started doing music when I moved to North Carolina. I've been
Ah,
Yeah, I've been writing though. Like, I do a lot of writing. I like to even if it's note, if I'm just saying something to somebody and I want to express myself in a note or something, like I was always writing, but I did not put music or any type of writing on the beat until I got out here. So
mm,
yeah, I was
oh,
doing like other things when I was back at home. I was like into drawing, like doing a lot of art. I
hmm
was basketball. Um, what else I was doing? I was doing a lot of sports mainly. I was mainly into sports.
So if you
But yeah,
wasn't doing music, what would you be doing then?
if I wasn't doing music, hmm, I'll probably be like a YouTuber or something. Be
Okay,
vlogging.
Mrs. Logan Paul.
Yeah, I'll probably be vlogging and doing pranks and having collabs with other YouTubers. I'll probably be a YouTuber because when I came down here, I was stuck on doing YouTube.
I mean, you
Like I was. I don't.
can still do that in lieu of still doing music.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you can still do that and put your music in the backdrops.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tink, tink, tink,
Got you. Got you.
tink, tink, tink. Because I mean, we in a social media age, man. It's like you could just wake up and create some content, and that content that you create can go viral instantly. And I say that because you see a lot of rappers or entertainers, whatever, and they have their viral moments and they go viral and they in the industry and they pop it. So how do you feel about that? I always want to ask, artists this question, because it seems like a lot of artists, when they go release content, they looking for that viral moment. Like, okay, today I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So for you, are you seeking like that viral moment, that microwavable thing? Or you like, okay, I'm gonna progress with this and I'm gonna do this the right way. What is the best avenue you feel you want to get?
I'm definitely working towards like going viral, but I don't want like a one-hit wonder viral. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have a good song and they go viral, but then they start tuning in with the music I make after it, the music I make before that hit. But obviously it's taking time. It's taking more time. I mean, but the better I get, the more people see me and notice me. So I'm seeing it coming. It's coming, and I'm definitely up for it. Like I'm gonna be nervous, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous still. But at the stage, it's a whole different level. Like I just do it. I just do it. I just do it because I'm up here now.
Right.
I can't choke.
You bet
Can't.
not.
Don't trip. That's gonna like. My focus
Hey,
is
that might be your viral moment.
if I oh no, oh no,
I mean, look, you see, the baby, his viral moment is he went to South by Southwest with a diaper on, and that's what took him out of here. You know,
right?
so I mean, if artists is willing to kind of set their
I
egos aside and integrity aside, and step out on the leg.
rather not humiliate myself. Become right.
I
Right.
mean, in his case, it worked, right? And
It worked, but
his name was the baby. It worked
yeah, that makes sense though. For him.
for
For him.
him. I got it. So give me. Usually, I always ask this question, and I hate the cliches one. It's like, who's your top five? I narrow mine down to the top three. So I need Mecca's top three artists of all time. And when I say artists, that is any genre. Your top three artists of all time.
Top three. Well, I kind of told you, but it's the same. It's gonna remain the same. It's
I
Drake,
know it's Drake.
Chris Brown, and Lil Baby.
Drake, Chris Brown, and Little Baby,
Yes.
all current artists.
Mm.
Okay,
Of all, if I mean, back
this is
then,
all time now. Drake, Little Baby, and who you said? Chris Brown
yes,
of all
Chris
time.
Brown has been all timer. He's been my all timer. Like when he first came out, when he came out like 2005, 2004.
Don't give me the lie.
Like when I was like really like listening to music. When I was growing up, I was just listening to music because I was listening to music, but
Mm-hmm.
actually listening to lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
beat, like Chris Brown is really like my all timer. But I started listening to Drake more, and I started feeling him too. Like I'm like his lyrics is really dope. Like I can relate. Like I can relate to the stuff he's saying. Like it's really clever. The way he says it too. The way that he lays it out is real clever.
I, I'm mad. You keep talking about this light skinned guy. Don't talk about this motherfucking light skinned guy. Okay, we
Oh,
know Drake. Okay.
dark skin Meek Man. Let me come with a dark skin Meek Man.
So shout out,
Like,
and and
this.
and I read the dark skinned family took an L when he let light skinned Drake whoop his ass in a rap battle.
Oh,
Us dark skinned people took L's, man. It's
yeah.
goddamn Meek. Shout out to Meek Mill though. One of my last questions is one, being a, I would say like a local artist transitioning into an independent artist, right? What are some of the toughest challenges you had to navigate, you had to face in ascending to where you got to go?
I'm gonna say like toughest, like investments. Like it's a lot of investing when you're doing music. Like you gotta have studio time, music videos, photo shoots, shows, and traveling, and like trying to invest in all of those things and trying to work on my personal responsibilities is like getting really tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's mainly like, and I'll also say like my fan base, like it took me a little minute to get where I'm at with my fan base, but I've been doing it for 4 years, so it's definitely getting a lot better with that. But overall, like like investing into the music period, it's been a little bit tough on me.
And I'm glad you touched that and said that, because and one of the things that we inform artists of all the time is having a budget. Now, having a budget doesn't necessarily means having somebody put all the money into you, right? Having a budget could be working a 9 to 5 and using your 9 to 5 job to funnel into your music, but it's very important to have some type of money set aside to put into your music because quite frankly, it is extremely hard to navigate into a sin without financial backing. Like you said, studio time, shows. If you want to, go to Atlanta, you want to drive, that's gas. Staying room and board. There's a lot of things that involves monetary wise into being a music artist. So my next question to you is, where do you see yourself doing? Would you want to go the independent route and invest all your money and go that route so you get all your money back, or would you rather go and try to get a record deal? What is the best route you want to take for you?
I would rather go independent because you can't really trust most of these labels.
That's facts.
Can't trust people overall. Like, so I would rather be independent, so that way I can know like how to maneuver certain things, and all the work that I put in, I know it's all fully mine. Like I own all the rights to it, rather than a record label. They have certain rights to my music, and then it's like, oh, you got to give them a cut, and you're barely getting a cut because it's mainly to them. So I'd rather go independent.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, I was talking to like I said, I was talking to Criminal Cast the other day, talking about what route they wanted to take, and they said the same thing. Like, but being independent obviously comes with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of financial responsibilities, when it does that. So, but at the end of the day, say if you do your music independently and music video independently, you recoup all that back and it goes back to you. So that is the most important thing with that. A final note, what is one piece of advice that you can give to any artist that's wanting to do music and watching this and like, man, I love Mecca. She did it. I want to do music now. What piece of advice would you give to that person that's maybe watching or will watch it?
Do not give up. Always push yourself, and no matter what happens, sometimes you can have a pause, but never stop. Like you can always pause because everybody goes through things and stuff like that. We all go through things, but never stop. And that's advice to them and myself. Like I've learned that, like the 4 years I've been doing it, don't stop, don't stop. Take a pause, but don't stop. When you come back harder too. And also like put yourself out there too. It's best if you put yourself out there and network with people, because you never know who's watching. Like in one of my songs, I said that, like, be professional because you don't know who's around.
That's
So
right.
make sure you just be professional with it and network, and just keep going. Just don't give up. Number
Right.
one, don't.
Final question. I'll always end the Trainee Tonight interviews with the final question, and that is, Training Day CLT platform. How has the experience been at the Training Day CLT platform for you?
I love it. Like when I very first went, what was it, about a year ago?
Yep, yep,
Um,
probably.
I came out alone, and I was really nervous. But you had came next to me and you started vibing with me, and it got me a little amped up. I was super. I was like, okay, feel a little mellow now, feel a little settled down. And second time I went like 3 times. So the second time I went, it was even better. The third time, here we are. Like, it's obviously doing something good for me. Like, y'all have a nice little thing going. Like, it's you have a lot of opportunities as well. So it's making people, like, more artists want to come out more and like tune in, because you have a nice like crowd in there. Like, a lot of people in there, and they all show love. That's what I love too.
Hmm.
In the shows, and I see everybody showing love to everybody. Like, it's not just certain people when they go up there. Like, they're all showing love to everybody. So the whole thing is just, it's great. It's perfect. Like, I love it. I want to keep going. Like, this is my number one now.
Appreciate that. Let them know where they can find you at on all streaming platforms. Let them know what music you got out now. Let them know what you're currently working on that's going to come out in the future. Let them know.
Y'all can definitely follow me at JTMI_. My music is on all platforms under Mecca Marshall. My piece had came out July 11th, so I need y'all to keep on streaming, keep turning it up. I definitely want to come out with a music video for that, because that song is relatable to everybody. So
It is.
I come up with that music video. So I'm definitely working towards that next. Doing more shows too as well, and I'm also coming out with more music. I'm gonna say probably like the end of August. I'm gonna come out with another song.
make sure we get the exclusive, okay, first. So we
Yes.
can promote it and blast it, okay?
Talk to me about that. Make sure you have exclusive beats, because you don't want nobody coming for you like, yo, where's my cut? Where's my cut for that beat, for that song? Like, yeah, I got that.
Listen,
Definitely.
we got I don't know if you saw it or not, but we put like probably about good 8 pieces of vital information in our stories. We saved it in what they call them shits with the circles on your Instagram thing. It's a certain thing they call that. Like the Instagram on your Instagram and have like the circles. People put different. They put letters in there to spell their names out. What do they call that section right there?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
See, it's like, all right, if you go on our page, right, it's like we got like for the features that for the artists that we promote, we put them in there, and there's like it's like archive stories,
Stories.
but it's on your is stories, but it's like the archive versions and a little. I don't know what the fuck we call them shits, but we put like like probably about 8 different very vital important information for artists, as you alluded to, with split sheets and how that goes, how you got to do that, trademarking. So, I mean, if you ever get the time, if you didn't see it, check that out, because, those things is vital in the music business aspect of it all, so if you get a chance to check that out. But once again, I want to say, Mecca, congratulations for winning Trainee tonight. You have incredible music, incredible sound. Don't stop, keep pushing. Don't let nobody deter you from where you got to go, because I hear a lot of artists coming through Training Day and just artists in the music and stuff like that. And there's, not everybody's good. Let's keep it a buck. Not everybody's good, but you are one of the few that got it. Keep going. Don't stop. Proud of you. Congratulations once again, Mecca.
Thank
Trainee
you.
tonight.
I really appreciate you, man. It means a lot.
Already. All right, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
And I see all the comments and shit. I couldn't, I don't I can't get through all of them. Who's that? Okay, they rock it to my piece. Yeah, y'all. If y'all commenting, I hope y'all follow her, and I hope y'all streaming the goddamn music.
Right, that
Do
part.
that. Do
Better.
that's how you support
Right.
and post some shit on y'all pages. All right.
Yep. Yeah, let me get a vid to my piece, y'all. Like, I need a vid. Let me see y'all vibing out to my piece. If y'all
That's right. You know what you should do? Just do like do a challenge. Do a challenge or something. Challenges is in. Do that. Get people involved.
For sure. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna do that.
There you go. All right, Mecca. You enjoy the rest of your night. Once again, congratulations. Yeah. Was our girl Mecca, our trainee of the night, winner for Tuesday. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all you guys who shared the live. And I, if you haven't been to a Training Day COT event, we are at Safari Lux Lounge every Tuesday nights from 9 p.m. to roughly 12:01. We can stay open as late as we want, but until everybody leaves, that's when we close it up. All right. So if you haven't been out there, we got $25 hookah. We got those $1 suya wings. Crazy for $1. The wings is busting. We got good drinks, good vibe, good energy. That's what we do at Training Day CLT, man. So I thank all you guys for the support. Thank all the artists that's been showing us love and coming through and killing the stage. Appreciate all you guys. And it's your boy, MrCeo McClain, No Advisory Podcast. Y'all can check us out live every Wednesday nights on Facebook. But we're going to start, doing a little bit more things, revamping some things up. All right, y'all, your boy, MrCeo McClain, No Advisory Podcast, Training Day CLT. We out. Yeah.